relationship. Maybe we'll get both. I don't know. But let's stay focused. These two are a thing. They are dating. Mimi is dating Anderson Paak. Whoa. I'm just gonna say this because I know people are wondering. Anderson Paak is 38 and Mariah Carey is 55. Here they are holding hands in Aspen. If you're a Mariah Carey fan like I am, all of us know how important Aspen is to Mariah Carey.
I know, I wanted to ask you too. I mean, there's been a lot of negativity surrounding your relationship. I mean, I wanted to know, like, what do you have to say to a lot of people that have anything negative to say about you guys' relationship?
Y'all, it looks like Mariah Carey isn't here for the shade, and she's ready to set the record straight. After Draya Michele made some sly comments about her rumored relationship with Anderson Paak, things got a little messy. But let's be real, when it comes to Mariah, she's not one to back down quietly. So what's really going on between Mimi and Draya, and why did Draya's remarks spark such a heated response? Well, buckle up because we're gonna break it all down. Let's kick things off with what started all this drama, Mariah Carey and Anderson Paak's rumored romance. Over the past week, these two have been spotted looking super cozy together, and the internet wasted no time in shipping them hard. Their first outing was all smiles and good vibes as they were seen enjoying dinner together at a fancy steakhouse in Aspen, Colorado. Anderson was even being a perfect gentleman, opening doors for Mariah and keeping things classy. But that wasn't all. Just days later, they were seen on what fans are calling their second date at an intimate Mediterranean spot. This time around, it was a bit more affectionate. Anderson was caught on camera kissing Mariah's hands while she playfully placed her hands on his chest. To make things even juicier, he was also spotted shopping for gifts in Aspen and didn't exactly deny the romance rumors when asked about it by the Shade Room, teasing, "You never know." Even though neither of them has officially confirmed anything, word on the street is that they've been working on new music together at her Aspen studio. So whether this is love or just creative chemistry, they've got everyone talking. Now, while most folks are loving this potential new power couple, Draya Michele clearly had other ideas. Instead of cheering them on like the rest of us, Draya decided to call out what she sees as a double standard. If you didn't know, Draya has been facing heavy criticism for her relationship with NBA star Jalen Green, who happens to be 17 years younger than her. She's 39 and he's just 22, which has had people side-eyeing her from the jump. So when she saw all the love Mariah and Anderson were getting, who also have a 17-year age gap, Draya couldn't help but throw a little shade. She posted, "That's that 17-year age gap smile. Go Mimi," but followed it up with a not-so-subtle dig at the internet's selective praise, writing, "With y'all selective a-holes." She was basically trying to say, y'all are cool with Mariah dating younger, but not me? Now here's where things get interesting. While Mariah didn't outright address Draya directly, insiders claim she wasn't too happy about being dragged into this mess. Sources close to Mimi say that she felt the shade was unnecessary and that Draya's attempt to link their situations was, well, laughable. Instead of clapping back publicly, Mariah allegedly decided to take the high road because, let's be real, she's got bigger things to focus on than petty internet drama. And let's not forget, Mariah is no stranger to dating younger men. From her time with Nick Cannon to her relationship with backup dancer Brian Tanaka, she's always done her thing unapologetically. So if Draya thought she could ruffle Mariah's feathers, it looks like she seriously underestimated the Queen of Christmas herself.
Then I trust him.
Are you happy together?
Absolutely.
We are, especially when he's nice. When he's nice, he's the best guy on the world.
Other times he's not nice?
Yeah, you know.
Really?
He's a man, Barbara.
And that's not all. Draya Michele has recently been facing even more backlash, and this time it's not just about her dating a younger man. The internet went into full meltdown mode when news broke that Draya took her 22-year-old son, Kaniko Howard, to watch her boyfriend Jalen Green play basketball. Now, that might sound like a typical family bonding moment, but here's the kicker. Jalen Green is the same age as her son, Kaniko. The trio was spotted courtside at the Toyota Center in Houston, cheering on Jalen's team as they played against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Draya, dressed in a sleek all-black outfit, was seen smiling alongside Kaniko, who kept it casual in an olive green fit. But while this might have looked like a sweet family outing, the internet couldn't stop pointing out the obvious, that Jalen and Kaniko are both 22 years old. Critics on social media didn't hold back. One user tweeted, Having a stepdad the same age as you is weird as hell, while another joked, Draya's boyfriend and son can bond over childhood memories. This is crazy. And if that wasn't enough, others went even further, questioning the double standard when it comes to older women dating much younger men. Some even used the term female predator to describe the dynamic, with comments like, if a man was doing this, the backlash would be insane. And to make things worse, people quickly brought up Draya's recent addition to her family. In May 2024, Draya welcomed a baby girl with Jalen Green, just a few months after announcing her pregnancy on International Women's Day. Critics found this move diabolical, considering that Draya now has a child with someone the same age as her son. For Jalen, this baby was his second child, following the birth of his daughter with another woman just months before Draya's pregnancy announcement. Now, with their blended family in the spotlight, fans have been divided. While some see the couple's relationship as inspiring and unconventional, others find it unsettling given the 17-year age gap and Jalen's closeness in age to Kaneko.
39-year-old Draya Michele, socialite, IG model, etc., is now announced that she's pregnant with 22-year-old Jalen Green's baby, plays for the Houston Rockets, multimillionaire athlete.
But that's not all. Draya has tried to rise above the criticism before. Last summer, when their relationship first made headlines, she addressed the negativity by saying that her happiness and her children's well-being are her main focus. Despite this, the backlash hasn't stopped. In fact, it's only grown louder, with critics constantly dragging her online for her dating choices. This time around, Draya has chosen to stay silent amid the controversy. She hasn't commented on the backlash, and honestly, given her past approach, she probably won't. It's clear that she's been through public criticism before, and based on her track record, she'll likely brush this off and keep doing her thing. But that's not all. This whole incident with Draya shading Mariah has sparked a deeper conversation about age gaps in relationships, especially in the celebrity world. It's got people debating whether society is fair in how it views these age differences. Let's be real, the entertainment industry has always pushed the boundaries when it comes to what's considered normal in relationships. And because of that, age gaps often get scrutinized way more heavily than they would outside the celebrity bubble.
All right, it's all out in the public already. You guys look great. We're happy for you guys.
The thing is, public reactions tend to change depending on who's involved. When it's someone like Mariah, who's already established her power and independence, people see it differently compared to someone dating a much younger partner while being financially dependent. That's where things get complicated. There's this ongoing debate about power dynamics, maturity levels, and whether or not certain relationships are truly balanced.
Well, the thing about Draya is people are going off of her track record, her dating history, her dating past, saying that she obviously has a type, she has a type of a guy that she goes after. And the issue that a lot of people are having with this one is that it's the age difference, that Jalen Green just turned 22.
What makes this even more interesting is how the conversation reflects shifting societal norms. Back in the day, nobody really batted an eye at major age gaps in Hollywood relationships. Now, people are way more vocal about calling out what they see as problematic dynamics. It's clear that this debate isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and stories like Mariah and Draya's just keep pushing it further into the spotlight. As for Draya, it looks like she's going to have to ride this one out. The backlash hasn't slowed down, and people are still dragging her for trying to shift attention away from her own controversial relationship. If anything, this whole situation just made things worse for her, with more people calling her out and pointing out that there's a world of difference between her dating life and Mariah's.
Do you want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person you're
I don't
dating, you see like a future with them?
But hey, maybe Draya can learn a thing or two from Mariah about how to rise above the drama. After all, while Draya's busy shading, Mariah's out here living her best life, whether it's with Anderson Paak or not. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Fans have been lighting up social media with reactions, and trust, the internet has a lot to say about this whole situation. Many were quick to point out the glaring differences between Mariah Carey's rumored relationship with Anderson Paak and Draya Michele's situation with Jalen Green. One user broke it down perfectly, saying, "The situation is very different. Anderson Paak is 38 years old, has been married, and has his own kids. Mariah has her own money way more than Anderson Paak, and Mariah isn't trying to trap a man with a kid." Another fan added some heat by shading Draya directly. "Draya is dating for a check. Mariah don't need a man's money. Their intentions on dating are totally different." Clearly, folks aren't buying Draya's attempt to draw comparisons between her relationship and Mariah's. And let's not forget Mariah's history. As one fan hilariously pointed out, Mariah had that older husband one time and said never again. With her track record of high-profile relationships and independence, it's clear that Mariah isn't in it for financial gain, unlike what some critics believe about Draya. So, What do y'all think about all this? Was Draya really right to call out the so-called double standard, or was this just her way of deflecting from her own relationship drama? And do you think the internet went too hard on Draya, or is the criticism justified given her dating history and that wild courtside moment with her son? Plus, what's your take on Mariah and Anderson Paak? Are they really an item, or is this just two artists vibing while working on new music together? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. We're dying to hear what y'all think. And while you're at it, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the hot celebrity tea coming your way.